Skip, what exactly happened to your big son?
And Jonas, I've been on bondage for 7 years. And we tired of the labor right.
Lord have mercy. I get a feeling, I have a feeling that Mark Golden has the key to release him out of bondage. I get a feeling. I have a feeling. I say I have a feeling. I have a feeling. I have a feeling. I say I have a feeling.
I was buried alive, but I'm still breathing. I don't know what tomorrow may bring, but I got a feeling. I am alive, there must be a reason. I was free up.
JBNN will keep you informed. I'm Michelle Jones, and in the news, 8 guns seized in St. Anne. The Centon police have disclosed that a total of 8 guns were seized in the parish on Sunday afternoon. The weapons were discovered in a house that was occupied by a man who died of natural causes on Saturday. According to the commanding officer for the parish, Superintendent of Police, SSP Dwight Powell, police officers proceeded to a house at Content District, Bohemia, when the weapons were discovered. We proceeded to a premises that was previously occupied by one Mr. Stennett Peart. During our operation of the premises, 1 revolver, affixed with 6 live cartridges, and 7 locally manufactured firearms were recovered from the premises. One of these locally manufactured weapons had a 9mm cartridge affixed to it, SSP Powell said. I just want to assure the residents of St. Anne that we continue to work assiduously to rid our parish of illegal firearms. We continue to do what is absolutely necessary to ensure that law and order is maintained in the jurisdiction, he added. 3-week-old baby dies in car crash in TRELAWNY. The police are reporting that a 3-week-old infant has succumbed to injuries sustained in a 2-vehicle collision on the Cooper's Main Road in TRELAWNY on Sunday, with her parents remaining in hospital. 2 other persons who also sustained injuries in the crash are in hospital. The deceased child has been identified as Danielia Morgan of Patrick City in St. Andrew. Reports from the Rio Bueno police are that about 4:20 p.m., the child was traveling with her parents in a blue Toyota Yaris motor car towards Montego Bay, St. James, when the vehicle collided with a purple Nissan Juke motor car. The police were summoned and Danielia and her parents were taken to hospital. The 2 persons who were in the Nissan Juke motor car were also taken to hospital. The child was pronounced dead at hospital, and the other occupants of both vehicles were admitted in stable condition. Man believed to be of unsound mind shot in Portland, Indicom investigating. The Independent Commission of Investigations, Indicom, is probing the shooting of a man believed to be of unsound mind early Monday morning in Portland. Details of the shooting are sketchy, as it is uncertain if the man was shot by a licensed firearm holder whose house he attacked with stones, or the police, who were also attacked with stones while responding to the incident. Deputy Superintendent Julia Francis of the Port Antonio Police said that the police received a report shortly after 2 a.m. about a man pelting stones at a house occupied by a resident who is also a licensed firearm holder. According to Francis, when the police arrived at the location, they too came under attack from the man, believed to be of unsound mind, who pelted stones at them, damaging a Mitsubishi pickup service vehicle. The windscreen was damaged, and at the passenger side of the glass window on the service vehicle was shattered during the stone throwing incident, said Francis. According to Francis, the police, in defending themselves, reportedly discharged their weapon, likewise did the licensed firearm holder, resulting in a single shot hitting the man in the shoulder. The wounded man was rushed to hospital, where he has been admitted under police guard. It is still unclear as to whether it was the police or the licensed firearm holder who fired the shot that hit the man. However, according to Francis, investigations are currently ongoing. A team from Indicom was present at the crime scene, collecting statements from the police while speaking to residents about the incident. St. Thomas man accused of stabbing ex-girlfriend. A man has been arrested on charge for allegedly breaking into his ex-girlfriend's home in St. Thomas and stabbing and injuring her. 48-year-old Junior Edwards, a labourer of Trinityville, St. Thomas, has been charged with burglary and unlawful wounding. The Morant Bay police say about 5:18 a.m. Edwards first opened a window to gain entry to the complainant's home in the Red Hills housing scheme, Morant Bay. When the complainant realized that there was someone inside her home, she ran from the house. However, she was reportedly chased by Edwards, who caught her and used a knife to stab her several times. A report was made to the police, and it was later confirmed that Edwards and the complainant had recently ended a romantic relationship. Edwards was arrested on charge after a question and answer session. Increased security measures at Maple Hospital following attack on nurse. The Southern Regional Health Authority, SRHA, says it has put in place additional security measures at the Maple Hospital in Clarendon following Sunday night's attack on a nurse at the institution. It's reported that about 10:30 p.m., the man was being escorted onto the hospital's compound by a relative when he attacked the nurse as she was exiting. The nurse fell while trying to escape and was hit, including on the head, with a stone. She has been admitted. On Monday morning, nurses armed with placards gathered at the entrance of the hospital to protest the incident. The nurses said that security personnel at the hospital did not assist the nurse while she was being chased. The police intervened and assisted in restraining the mentally ill man. He is now a patient at the hospital. The SRHA says following a meeting on Monday with the management team, the nursing group and other personnel, it received additional information on the severity of the incident and decided to step up security. It says staff members on the night shift who are leaving the compound will be accompanied to their vehicles or point of pickup by security officers. The police officers assigned to the police post at the hospital will also be doing increased patrols, and the Clarendon police have agreed to increase mobile patrol on the compound, the SRHA says. In addition, the authority says it will be providing counseling to the injured nurse and her family, as well as other staff members. JFJ hits out a school decision to bar students with dunce bags. Jamaicans for Justice, JFJ, is concerned that the immediate banning of the backpacks branded dunce could result in children being denied their right to education. JFJ's Executive Director Michael Jackson explains the bags would have to be replaced, and this will come at an economic cost to parents. She says parents who are unable to afford a new bag may choose to keep their child at home. According to Jackson, while there is a need to maintain certain socio-cultural norms and values in society, the immediate response cannot be to bar students from school compounds. She was reacting to the stance taken by principal of Jonathan Grant High School, Dr. O'Neill Ankle, to prevent students wearing the backpacks from entering classrooms. He maintains that his position perhaps would be to prevent the child from entering the classroom until the parent arrives. That is also something that will not be in support of, Jackson insisted. In that regard, allow the child into the classroom, continue his or her learning until the parent is engaged, because what we're doing is that we're interfering with a child's constitutional rights to education. Jackson said there needs to be life skills and empowerment sessions at schools to help students and parents. The Ministry of Education on Monday cautioned school administrators and teachers against using denial of access to education as punishment. 36 Haitians who landed in Jamaica on boat returned home. The Jamaican government has returned a group of 36 Haitians who landed in Portland on Saturday. In a release, the Ministry of National Security said the Haitians who had arrived by boat were safely returned home on Monday morning. The ministry said it became aware of the group's arrival and consequently mobilized through the Jamaica Constabulary Force and the Passport, Citizenship and Immigration Agency, in partnership with the Ministry of Health and Wellness, the necessary measures to see to their safety and welfare needs. Following the completion of our immigration checks and security vetting, the group was denied entry. From the vetting process, it was found that there were members who had been previously removed from Jamaica for breaches of entry, the ministry said. It said it was in dialogue with the government in Haiti, and arrangements were made with the relevant authorities in Haiti to facilitate the group's safe return. It was the second reported boatload of Haitians to land in Jamaica over the last 2 months. In July, 37 Haitians landed on Boston Beach in Portland. They have since applied for asylum in Jamaica. The government said, with support from its partners, it continues to provide support to that group of 37 Haitians. JBN will keep you informed. Please remember to subscribe, like, share, leave us a comment, and click the notification bell to receive our daily news items.